So I just want to welcome you all to our opportunity call. I'm super excited. Y'all are here. If you have any questions throughout any of this presentation, just throw it up in the chat. Like, we would love to just answer any questions that you have after we get done. So myself and three other women are going to be speaking on here tonight to share all the things with you guys. So really quickly, I just want to dive in. My name's Tabitha Sampson. I've been an advocate for only about 3 months, a little over 3 months. I actually just came over. A lot of the girls that are on this call, we kind of have sort of similar stories in the fact that I just came over from another company that I had been with for 6 years. So I've been in network marketing. I love it. I love networking with moms. I love sharing passion with the fact that I think it's important for moms and women to have something to call their own, to have something that they can strive for. And if we're just being really honest, residual income is huge, and network marketing is an amazing way to create a huge income. So with that being said, I first want to just say that this opportunity is absolutely unlike anything else you've ever seen. I've seen a lot of ground floor opportunities. I've seen a lot of companies. I've seen so many things in the 6 years with my eyes open. And I'll be honest again with saying that this landed in my lap when I didn't even know I needed it. Because when you focus on something for so long, you don't see other things sometimes, right? And this opportunity slapped me literally in the face. And I hadn't looked at other comp plans. I hadn't ventured out to see what I was missing. So when this landed in my lap and I realized that I actually was working really freaking hard for the income that I had, and I had a very substantial income that I completely left for this business. If that tells you anything, it would have taken a lot for me to leave, and I did. So with that being said, I just want to share the fact that most people haven't heard about Crunchy. About 90, I would say, I'm just throwing this out there, about 98% of people I talk to have never heard of Crunchy. And I've been in the health industry for several years. So clean products and utmost quality of products have been super important to me. So when you can take an amazing quality, debt-free company that's solid, with solid systems, and you can incorporate bomb products that will literally sell themselves with results. And let's just say that all women want skincare and makeup. And a lot of women are moving towards clean beauty and moving towards just like a healthy lifestyle, right? And being health conscious of what they're using and what they're slathering all over the largest organ of their body. So when you take those two things and a community of amazing women who just want to share nothing but love and support and education for women to do better, because when we know better, we do better, right? You just absolutely can't even touch this opportunity. So you know, this has, for me, it's given me purpose. It's given me a vehicle to help women, because I was able to leave a full-time job. I was a dental hygienist for 14 years. I was able to leave a full-time job, and I want to help other women do that. It's become my passion to give them more and kind of give them something to see. I still have people jumping on, so that's why I'm distracted. I'm letting someone else in. To be able to share this with others. And I think someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a ground floor opportunity where there's only like 3,000 to 4,000 to 5,000 advocates. Now, whether or not all of those are active, I don't know. But so, okay, around like 5,000 activists in like the whole like world or in the whole US. So it's just absolutely amazing with the growth and the lack of saturation that so many other companies really truly have. So that's a gold nugget in itself. Okay, so I want to pass the torch to Danielle Huffman, who's going to share a little bit about her jumping in, her story, and all things.
Can you hear me? Okay. All right. So I am Danielle Huffman. I am a mom and a wife. I have three children that keep me extremely, extremely busy. So there's that. I, as Tabitha said, had mentioned, I was actually one of those girls that worked in another company before this one. I was with that company for over 3.5 years, almost 4 years. And I worked my butt off. I feel like I gave it my all and I wasn't getting anywhere. And I didn't feel like my team was getting anywhere. And I would say probably this last fall, I started just feeling like extremely like discouraged and like I wanted to give up. Like I didn't want to be a part of that company anymore. But it made me really sad because I enjoy the community part of companies like this. I have made the friendships that I have made with these people. They're genuine, and I haven't gotten them anywhere else. So it made me really sad. So again, this opportunity, just like Tabitha had mentioned, it fell into my lap. And this company, it stands for everything that I believe in, along with health. Like I mentioned, I'm a mom, and for years I have tried to keep toxic products out of my house, as far as like cleaning, anything that I would use like for laundry, things like that. I was trying to keep those as clean as I possibly could. And I was almost, I guess, sickened to find out how bad the products that I was using on my skin, that I was putting on my skin. I was trying to eat healthy, putting everything in my body that was healthy. But I didn't realize what I was putting on my skin was not healthy. And then my daughter started wearing makeup, and I started realizing that I probably needed to look into things like that, right? Like look into what she was putting in her skin. It became really important to me. So when this company fell into my lap, I was like, yes, this is perfect. It's right down my alley, or up my alley, down, up. So it was perfect. And again, the comp plan, I've never seen anything like that. Like I've never seen anything like this. I joined this company 3 months ago, and all 3 months, I'm brand new. But all 3 months I have been able to pay. I have a brand new house. We've only lived in it for a year. I have been able to pay our mortgage payment every month since I have joined this company. And that includes our taxes and our insurance, and then more. So to say that this company gives back and takes care of their people is an understatement. They take care of you. And I love the community I love the community so much with this company. Like I loved it before with the other company I was with, but this company, we take care of each other. If you're struggling, like last month I have, my mental health was not great last month, and my team pulled me out of that. And that says so much. Like that says so much for me. So yeah, I love this company. I love it. That's all I got for you.
Yay, thank you so much.
Yes.
Kathy, you want to go for it?
Okay, can you hear me? Okay, so I, Kathy Landecker, I have been an advocate for pretty much 1 month. I haven't had my full month yet, it's like start to finish. I'm a mom of 3, and I've got a little bit of both of Tabitha and Danielle's story. I also was one of those girls Tabitha mentioned about being in a previous direct sales. I did it for about 2 years, and I also was able to build it to a pretty well-recognized rank, kind of like hit that mark where everybody's like, okay, great, you hit this mark and your business is going to explode. So I hit that mark and I kind of plateaued, and I pretty much just kind of stayed there forever. And just a little backstory, like I didn't get into the direct sales because I wanted an income. I have always been a team player. I played team sports growing up, and being a stay-at-home mom, my husband is also military, so we pick up and we move about every 3 years. So I didn't really have a big like local network of like moms or friends or stuff like that. And so a lot of it for me was actually originally I jumped in for the community. And I love that aspect of direct sales and having that community. But I also, like, as I started going, I fell in love with the idea of having something for myself, being able to set goals and then, you know, hitting those goals. Like it actually, it does something for your soul when you're able to like actually achieve all those goals. So I really did enjoy it. But then I fell, like I said, I kind of hit that plateau, and I leveled off right where they kind of said my business would take off. But I was working my butt off. And it kind of turned into, I don't know, I just felt like I was beating my head against the wall, kind of. But like I said, I still built it to a bigger business than I anticipated. I brought home a decent income, even though that was not my initial goal. Fast forward, end of 2 years, I'm, you know, getting ready to pop out another baby. So I kind of took a step back just naturally because, you know, I wanted to spend more time with my family. I had no intention of going back to that business or any other, you know, direct marketing or anything like that. I just, you know, I was going to embrace, we moved, I had a baby, all that kind of stuff. We were kind of starting fresh. So I had no intention on coming back. Fast forward to scrolling on Facebook, and I come across Tabitha's video. And so, I mean, we just kind of connected. Like I did not know Tabitha outside of this. And so she was sharing some of the product. I was like, oh, I need a foundation. So I kind of reached out and we started chatting, and we just clicked. And then we started talking about, because she mentioned she was, you know, previous direct sales, and I kind of started asking about her transition. And she was like, she started talking to me, and then we started talking comp plan. And I was like, wait a second, what? And I was honestly like, I was blown away. I was blown away with just like the overall what Crunchy stands for, the comp plan, how they treat their advocates. They have what's called our Smart Start system, which is a basically like a couple month system for new advocates to help you get started and really hit those goals, to really get your business like running from the get-go. And when I say running, I mentioned I've only been an advocate for less than 1 full month, and I have already matched what I was making on the regular with my previous job. Like it's unbelievable the potential that you can have with this company. And then on top of it, I also got that community back. And for me, that is everything. These ladies have been amazing. Like I said, I've only known them for a month, but they feel like my sisters. We're getting ready to all go on a retreat. We're meeting up, and I could not be more excited to be on this journey with them. They've shown so much support along the way. But overall, I have just been, like, I came into this business with certain expectations because I had been in previous direct sales, and I kind of had my goals, and I was like, you know, if I don't hit these goals by this such amount of time, you know, then we'll pull chocks. Well, my husband's a pilot, so that's what he says. But so, and I have already exceeded. I have already exceeded those goals. I've already hit all of those goals. And so we're in it for the long haul. We're doing this. But all right, that's what I've got for you ladies.
Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, now we have Claire Mooseman, who's my upline, and I met Claire on Instagram, and she's the one that slapped me with this opportunity. So let's hear from her.
Hey everyone. First off, thank you for, joining us tonight and taking time out of what I consider, precious time with your family, to just listen to our stories. But I'm completely different, not completely different, because these other women are deeply rooted and connected to Crunchy's mission and our purpose. But I have been an advocate for going on 3 years. I'm rounding out year 3. And I joined Crunchy back before skincare, back before we even had eyeliner. Like, when you talk ground floor, it was like a dirt gravel path ground floor. Like, there was nothing. And the first couple of years were really slow, but I decided to jump in because I unexpectedly became a mother in 2013 to a beautiful little baby girl. And had I known going into that pregnancy what I know now, I would have done things completely differently. But as an empowered mother in year 2021, what I've been forced to learn in the last several years as a mother, because she has several major known food allergies, she's suffered skin sensitivities, eczema, all the things. Like, she is literally the most sensitive Sally I have ever seen in my life. But when you arm yourself with all of that information and knowledge, you want to share it with other women. You want to share it with other mothers. And the fact that Crunchy rewards us so generously for helping them share their mission is what, to me, is so inescapable. Like, the opportunity that they give us just for helping them share this mission is golden. And whenever I met Tabitha, actually going back, when I joined Crunchy, it was because my daughter had skin sensitivities, and I had spent several years seeking out pediatric dermatologists to give me, tools to help her combat these issues. And in doing research on my own, which I will say, and I say it all the time, a concerned mother does better research than an FBI agent. And it's so totally true. So when I started finding out that the information they were giving me, the products that they were suggesting for me had health hazardous ingredients in them, it peed me off. And then, Harper, my girl, she gets older, and about the age of 4 is whenever little girls start really paying attention to what you're doing. So I'm here putting on my makeup and all the things, getting ready for work. And she's staring at me. She's got this death stare on me. And I was like, whoa, she's going to get into these products, whether I want her to or not. I need to figure out what's in them. I need to protect my baby. And that's just what all great moms do, right? So I ended up looking for safer products. I struck out so many times because what you find in a lot of green beauty products is that they don't perform. They do not perform like the toxic products. So that's where Crunchy is different from other companies. And I just, I wanted these products for myself because I wanted safe products in my house because my girl was going to get into them, whether I wanted her to or not. So I just dove in mainly for the discount. But then I also was working a full-time job that I loved. I loved the people I was working with. I loved the career path I had chosen. But I felt that I desperately deserved a raise. So I was like, well, here, I don't want to leave this job for something else. Let me give myself this extra boost and also, get myself a discount on these products. So I just kind of like half-heartedly shared. And then, I kept seeing the opportunity grow and grow. The green beauty industry started out by projecting in the next, I think 10 years to only grow to a multi-million-dollar industry. And last year, the projections came out saying that it is expected to be a $57 billion industry because so many women are becoming such conscious shoppers and looking for products like this. So my team just started organically growing because one, women love these products. They want to get their discount, but they also want to share products with their friends. I mean, we all just organically kind of share what we're using with our girlfriends, right? So it just happens really, really quickly, really easily. And the fact that no one's heard of Crunchi, and I'm sorry, it's getting dark here, and I thought I'd have the sun going down in my favor, but anyways, sorry, squirrel. But yeah, so the fact that you're sharing this product with people who don't have a neighbor that's already sharing it with them, and the market is so unsaturated with Crunchi advocates, it's just really, really easy to commit to it and to organically grow. And to the compensation plan with Tabitha, whenever she and I started talking, fast forward to 2020, I ended up getting furloughed in 2020 and having a really, really super difficult year. So I had sought out Tabitha to, talk mental health with me and coach me on, is this just me getting in my own head, getting in my own way, or am I really miserable doing what I'm doing? I was furloughed and then I was brought back and shifted around to several different positions, none of which served me. And she and I just started talking, and I was talking Crunchi, but not so much offering her the opportunity, but just kind of sharing my passion for the mission. And I was like, do you mind me asking, I had just come off our biggest month out of the year. Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales are absolutely incredible. You log in and you see your back office, which is our advocate login, just jumping up thousands and thousands by the hour. You got to refresh and it's jumping. Women go bonkers over this. Skincare was on sale, so everyone and their brothers wanted it. Not even kidding. But yeah, and she told me, and I was like, okay, I half-heartedly am in that, I don't, not half-heartedly, but I don't have the hours that I want to invest in my business, and I'm making close to what you're making. And I was like, how many people do you have on your team? And I'm a math person, so I'm crunching the numbers, and I said, if you had that size of a team working for Crunchi with their compensation plan, you would be making X amount of dollars. And that's when I saw her face glaze over, and she was basically you SOB, you're kidding me. All right, I'm gonna turn the light on. But anyways, so this past year, the job that didn't serve me, I was actually able to walk away from it. Actually, a month ago, maybe a full month ago. I know, I'm so sorry, it's really dark. But I would not have been able to do that with anything else. And I have a 16-month-old little boy who is very likely going to be my last child. Knock on wood, unless God has other plans for me. But I'm just so grateful for the fact that I get to really invest my time, energy, focus, and love him all day long now. And I never would have been able to do that without Crunchy. And kid you not, that raise that I thought I deserved, well, I asked for that, but I also hustled alongside it, and I got it, and I got more than I wanted. And the salary that I walked away from a month ago was almost very, very close to a 6-figure salary. And I'm not making that with Crunchy yet, but I know I will. I have seen women before me. We had a compensation plan that no one had hit the top tier of our compensation plan whenever I started. No one was even close to the top tier of the compensation plan. And now our leader has more than quadrupled the top tier of our compensation plan, so much to where they're revising it to come up with new titles just to like accommodate the people that are, just running with this and see the opportunities. So it's really, really huge. I saw all of those people hit that top tier and then some, and it's been so super exciting because just in this last year, we doubled in size. Our top earners doubled their salaries, which went from like 45 to 96, which our income disclosure, if you haven't seen it, I've been told that it's actually like way below what they're really making, and only a certain few filled out that survey for them. But it's just really, really huge, and the fact that nobody else is really sharing Crunchy yet makes it a pivotal time to join the mission and take advantage of what's at hand. So it's a lot of fun. We love each other, and I will definitely add to the fact that we support each other in this community. The retreat that Kathy had mentioned last year, it was in person, and this year it's virtual. But last year I had my son, the 16-month-old, he was on oxygen for the first 7 months, so we had to travel with a portable oxygen tank in flight. And my Crunchy side sisters paid for that portable oxygen tank, which cost us about $700 out of pocket. So they all rallied around us and paid for that, so it would make it easier for us to come on that trip. Which after, his NICU medical bills came in, it was just such a relief to have that love and support just wrapped around me. And they've done that tenfold to several other women that are going through hard times. And I can't speak enough on how amazing and heart forward the women in this community are. So that's about it.
Yay. Thank you so much, Claire. Thank you all for being on here. I hope that our stories inspired you. I hope that you see the potential that you could have. If I can surpass an income that took me 6 years to make in a month, surpass by a long landslide, and create with Crunchy in a month, then I'm telling you anything is possible, and why not you? So thank you all for joining our information call, and we would love to have you on our team with us. So all right, you guys, thank you for jumping on. Have a good night.